Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to the channel to a brand new Let's Build series. So as I've said in the past, I want to kind of have series like these where we go and we just build things up around Selvara to kind of populate the world with other things other than the villages and the towns and cities and obvious things like that, just to kind of make the world seem a lot more populated and built up. This is actually one of the bee farms here. It's probably the only bee farm that we're going to build, like the actual, I guess, only farm geared towards just bees. So it doesn't grow like any crops or any animals or anything like that. There's just flowers and bees. And I don't actually have a name for it. I'm sure I will here sometime or another whenever I create the lore for Selvara. I actually did have a name, but I don't remember what it was at the time of recording this. So it's actually not there. But we're going to go over here and we're going to talk about the build here for a little bit. So with this build, I wanted it to be a lot different than any other build that I've kind of just stumbled across, or that I've built here in the channel in the past. So for the most part, the builds are pretty much the same. Like, you have a house, the houses can only be certain shapes, so you can't really differentiate from that. So what I had to differentiate was the building material, which you can see that I've done, and the kind of roof style. So the building materials that I've used here is kind of this plastered stone with plaster, kind of make it, or to try to kind of make it look like the building itself was this plastered stone, and then they kind of laid plaster over the top of it. So the spots that the stone is showing through is just weathered down to just down here to the stone. So I did actually enjoy this build here. This is just the first part of it. I actually wanted to create the whole thing in a time lapse, but as I was building it, I thought it would take forever to do this. So I kind of broke it up in 3 parts just so we could get into it, just so I could show you the kind of creative process between some of the things here built in this build. So this one here is pretty much just the house, is all we built here, and then I have a part 2 and part 3 coming out after this, where we kind of decorate up the landscape and everything like that. And I think that was the better way to do it. I could have did it all in the time lapse, but I just wanted to get this out there so you guys could see, and hopefully you guys would enjoy this kind of build. So anyway, guys, if you want to drop some names down below, you can. I'll search through them, try to find a name here for the farm. I kind of already have a name set up, like I said before, but feel free to drop any names down below. Now with this build style, it did turn out a lot better than what I thought it was, actually. I am very happy the way it turned out. I used a lot of the Conquest blocks here in this build, as you can tell. So I think that does make it look a little bit better. All in all, guys, it really did turn out to be spectacular. I don't think I changed anything in this building. I do kind of go around, yeah, here you see me putting flower pots and stuff in. Since it's a bee farm, there has to be flowers around, and you would help the bees make their honey as much as they possibly could. So by doing that, you would put flowers around, because bees need flowers to get the pollen to create the honey. So yeah. Another little detail, I don't know if you guys can notice it, I actually went through here and put these shutters on the windows. So some of them I've actually closed, and then other ones I've left open just for more of a effect. And in my opinion, it makes the building look spectacular. It makes it look more realistic and whatnot, and I really do enjoy it this way. So Conquest, if you don't have the mod, download it. It's a spectacular mod, and it does make your builds go a lot better. So anyway, there you can see me that I just kind of hung off a sign, and I put beehives around it to make sure that it is a bee farm. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you here with this. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more, especially part 2 and part 3 of the bee farm. I'll see you guys later and catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.